Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. Continuing in our series of videos with respect to advice and encouragement and inspiration, when someone becomes observant, when someone starts to perform mitzvahs and gets to be very observant and learns how to do things right, there is a sometimes an unfortunate tendency to be overly strict and to the point of being ridiculous. Avoid this. It says in Koheles, in the book of Ecclesiastes, don't be overly righteous. The Torah was not given to angels. Do the mitzvahs, do them properly by all means, but don't get carried away. Don't take upon yourself excessive stringencies. You become frustrated, you become depressed, you become upset. No good can come of this. You've got a full plate doing ordinary, everyday mitzvahs properly. You don't go overboard. Don't take upon yourself extra stringencies. In your practice of the Torah, just do what's required by all means. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying you should. But don't be so exact to the point where it's driving you crazy. Follow the essential laws. At best, it's confusing. At worst, it's foolish. What some people do, and what is probably very good advice, is to pick one or two mitzvahs that you do regularly, washing your hands, saying Kiddush, whatever, and focus on that one mitzvah and do that exactly right. That's probably a good idea, but don't get too hung up if you make a mistake. Use it as a lesson. If you lack concentration, if your mind wanders, and instead of saying, washing your hands, saying al natilas yadayim, you say hamoitzi, or instead of saying hamoitzi, you say borei pri hagafen. Fine, correct yourself. Do it right, but don't be too righteous. King Solomon was a very, very wise man. And when he wrote Koheles, when he wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, and he said, do not be overly righteous, he knew what he was talking about. So take those words to heart. The word punctiliousness comes to mind. People don't use that word nearly as often as they should. There's a certain kind of person who becomes obsessed with the minutiae of doing things. Don't be that person. Mitzvahs should give you joy. It shouldn't be a source of frustration and anxiety. The important thing is to be happy. As a matter of fact, right after this, I'm going to be doing another video on the importance of joy and happiness in your life. Until then, until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you so much.